Hello guys, welcome to a new video. No, you're not imagining things, this is my second video in 2 days, but it doesn't really count because I already had this drawing finished, I just had to throw the video together. So a miracle has not happened, I'm afraid, but hopefully I'll have more videos up soon. But anyway, this is one of the pictures that I did from my sticker video that I just posted. This is the drawing of Cinnamon that I made into one of my stickers. For anyone new to my channel, Cinnamon is one of the characters from my latest project, because I've got quite a few on the go. The project is called Constellations, it's a space opera novel, and Cinnamon is an alien and one of the main characters. In addition to the large headshot of Cinnamon, you can see that I'm also drawing some other little silly sketches. These are all probably going to be made into stickers. Originally they were kind of just warm-up ideas, but I am quite fond of all of them, so I'll probably end up finishing them all off. So they're going to be stickers based around themes of space-related phrases or sayings. For example, you're out of this world, I need some space, and so on and so forth. But if you do have any ideas for really bad space puns, please do throw them my way, because if there's one thing that Cinnamon would really love, apart from flying and hoarding things that he really doesn't need, he would really like puns. His species don't really laugh so much as they just make a wheezing sound, so a lot of Cinnamon's time is spent making awful puns and just wheezing, and so I really want to bring out that kind of sense of humour in the sticker set. Another random fact, because apparently some people didn't realise how big Cinnamon is, he is actually 10 or 11 feet tall, so that's roughly around 3 to 3.5 metres, and that's when he's kind of slouched over because the Arinthi just walk in a natural slouch and his knees are bent as well. But if he straightened right up, he'd be more than 12 feet tall. But yeah, he's a big guy with a big heart and way too many arms, and I did have someone point out to me the other day that his clothes fastenings are too small for his giant hands. I'm affectionately calling him Yowie Hands right now, and so I've got to make some adjustments to his design because I didn't realise that. So never be afraid to point out these things to me, because sometimes I overlook the simplest things. Honestly, I'm really flattered by the amount of attention that Cinnamon has received as a character, which is why I've kind of been encouraged to post more drawings of him, so I hope you don't mind, you're not fed up of seeing him. Because I don't usually try to focus too many videos on the same character, I try to vary it a bit, but I've had such a great response to Cinnamon, and honestly, I'm so flattered because I am never really sure how adept I am at character design. So I mean, I've been doing it for a long time, but I don't really regard myself as an expert, and so the fact that you guys enjoy seeing my characters and look forward to seeing more, that really means the world to me. But I do still feel kind of new to the whole space opera thing. I've always enjoyed space opera series. I first saw Outlaw Star about 10 or 11 years ago and I fell in love with the concept, but the idea of basing a story around it always made me very nervous. So the fact that I'm now doing it and people enjoy the characters that I'm creating for it, it means a lot. So hopefully soon I can introduce you to some of the other characters in the story, because Cinnamon lives with 3 other characters: his human friend Kieran, Kieran's wife who is half human and half Kurai, which is another alien race, and I haven't quite settled on her name yet because she still had a human name left over from a previous draft where she was human. And then also there's Kieran and her son, Danny, and so the story will revolve around the 4 of them getting themselves into all sort of mischief all over the place. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, but it's still kind of nerve-wracking because it's such a big universe to kind of take on. Wired takes place across 2 cities and Breakwater across 1, so the idea of suddenly writing a story that's like, oh, let's travel across several planets is quite nerve-wracking, and there's so much to consider. I don't even know if I can get anywhere close to accuracy on the science side of things. I think looking at Cinnamon you can tell I'm not aiming for scientific accuracy. Believe it or not, I have done some research, but it's not going to be like hard sci-fi. It's not going to be a super accurate, super scientific story. It's just basically going to be tongue-in-cheek fun. That's kind of what I'm aiming for, which is a nice release from Wired, because that's ended up quite a bit darker than I was anticipating actually. So it's quite nice to have that kind of variety in my various projects, but like I've said before, Wired is my main project. That's what I'm currently working on. It will be the first to be finished and I will let you know when that happens. So if anyone's interested in how this drawing was created, this was done in my usual paint tool Sci with a Wacom Cintiq Companion Hybrid. I have received quite a few compliments on my line art lately, so I don't know if anyone would like me to do a video sort of focusing on that, because I know it can be tricky to get the hang of. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but maybe I can give some sort of hints and tips, so let me know if that's something you might be interested in. And thank you for watching, so I'm really grateful, and I hope you're looking forward to my next videos because I've got lots of exciting stuff coming up. So thank you again, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!